Hey there, my name is Caden Musto, and I'm so incredibly tired. It's about 10:40 right now. Got up at 4 this morning to be in a film shoot that I only heard about last night. And it was me and my parents. We are on this emailing list for doing extras, and we heard about this movie that we could do called Don Verdeen, biblical archaeologist. And we were like, okay, sounds pretty cool, yo. Turns out it is directed by Jared Jared and Jerusha Hess. Pronounced it correctly. I'm so tired right now. And these are the guys that did Napoleon Dynamite and Nacho Libre, as well as a couple other movies. They're super, super nice people, and, they've done some amazing work, and when we heard that we could be in their movie, we're like, okay, this just keeps getting better and better. And I also had Sam Rockwell, who was in Iron Man 2 and a bunch of other movies. Oh my gosh, he was so stinking hilarious on set. Just like, he was doing his lines and he was improvising, he was just coming up with the funniest things, and it was just amazing. And then also in the cast that, we all got to see was the actress Amy Ryan, who was in this movie called Dan in Real Life, which might be like my first or second favorite movie of all time. So when I heard that she was gonna be in it, I was like, oh my gosh. But, and it was amazing, and I was so glad that I skipped school for it. And, but we had to get up at like 4 in the morning, so I've been awake for like, what, 18, almost 19 hours now. It's been a pretty wild ride. And, did some funny things. Got to be in a couple scenes. Hopefully you'll be seeing my beautiful face. But, met some really, really just amazing people, just as other extras. Just so fun, so amazing. And guess I have to include a funny story. So, we were sitting, the scene that we were in takes place in a church, and there was this part where they were only using some of the extras, and then the rest of us just sort of sat around. So I was one of the sitting around people, and I just slouched into the pew and, let my head, hang back, and I was just resting my eyes, I swear. But all of a sudden I was getting nudged awake, and my father was, and they were holding out some like food for me, and my father was like, "It's the sacrament," and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" So I woke up and I made this. I like scooted forward in my seat, and the pew made like one of those terrible creaking sounds that happens when you move too fast. You could hear it all throughout, and they were filming, and it was just like, "Oh my gosh!" And I immediately grabbed for it, and just everybody's laughing at me, and I was like, "Oh, this is terrible." And then, to top it all off, my mother was like, "You kind of snort a little bit," and I was like, "Oh, just kill me now." So that was my crazy day, and there's so many more stories that I could have told you, but it's getting too late. I am so tired, and you guys are probably getting bored of me talking about this, so I'm gonna let you, carry on whatever you were doing. But thank you so much for making it this far, and I hope to see you again.